Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Dr. Helen here. So just a little chat on a Friday night. So maybe you're gearing up, ready for the weekend, or working. Maybe you're gearing up for working over the weekend. I know I was working last weekend. I've got this weekend off. And so I thought I'd talk a bit about routine and how to get your day set up right and how to chill out at the end of it. And it really is important having a good routine. And you can still do that even if you've got shift work, just have a morning routine or whenever your get up is, and have a bedtime routine. Now, I have to confess, I am not the most organized of people at all. I really am not. But I do have a good morning routine and I do have a very good bedtime routine. It's kind of the bit in the middle that kind of lets me down, but never mind. That's by the by. So let me tell you about sort of a good morning routine. Now, in my opinion, you need to have 5 things. You need to make sure that you're drinking water, exercising, doing something to broaden the mind, have breakfast, that's very, very important, and make your bed. Okay, and so I'll explain a bit about that. So talking it through mine. So my morning wakes up, I get my springers down and I carry my paraplegic dog down to the garden and avoid him and let the others out for a wee. And then I go back up and carry my 2-legged dog down and my blind dog follows as well. And then I have a wee. And then I go in, I will put the kettle on, I will make myself a hot water and lemon with apple cider vinegar. This is really great for your health. So I'll also drink a pint of water while the kettle is boiling, and then I'll drink the hot water and lemon with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has got so many benefits, not least that it's been found to decrease visceral fat. And then when you add in the lemon oil, it's very, very good for the digestion and also just rehydrating you as well, and very good for elimination. So if you are someone that suffers a bit with your bowels, then get yourself set up right as well, because that's going to help, because obviously you're eliminating all toxins and things like that. So I will then get all the dog food ready and then wash all the dog stuff up. And then I always go and do a little yoga session. So it depends on what my day is, how much time I've got. I usually allow about 2 hours in the morning for my morning routine, which might be more for you, but I've got 6 dogs. So it's a lot of dogs to wee, it's a lot of dogs to feed, it's lots of dogs to sort out. So that does impact. But because of the way my shifts work, I have that time, and I like that time to get me set up. But you can adjust it. But yoga, I do a little session. It might only be 15 minutes, but it sets me up. And I find it very meditative. I used to do a meditation as well, but I found I didn't have, just added in the time. So now I use my yoga as meditation. I always add in, when I've gone down in the morning, I always put the diffuser on downstairs in the lounge. Typically it will have some citrus oils, because they are great for waking you up and feeling elevated. I especially love it on a cold winter's morning when I go downstairs and I put all these beautiful citrus oils in the diffuser, something like Citrus Bliss or some Citrus Bloom or Elevation or Cheer, and it just feels like, even though it's wet and miserable outside, it just feels like it's all sunny. And then when I go into my yoga, I'll always generally apply balance. Sometimes this is beautiful, so I'll often apply it there. I might rub some into my feet and put some on my wrists. Sometimes I do neroli as well. Guaranteed I'd put neroli on. My cat Holly will come and join me for the yoga session, and I've usually got Evie, one of my springers, joining me for yoga as well. So I do my yoga session, which I find it just really sets me up for the day. And then I will make my bed. So making a bed, it sounds really silly, but it really makes a difference. And I was in a webinar a few weeks ago with someone who's all about clutter clearing and everything like that. And she was saying about the importance of making your bed. And you know what? Just making your bed instantly makes your room tidy, and it gets your room ready for the bedtime routine. And it's just a chore that's done. It's super easy. Just get it done. Just get the bed made. Really simple. And you're up there. I've done my yoga. I always like to let it air for a bit. So while I'm feeding the dogs, it's aired, and then I've to make the bed. But it really is, it makes your room, suddenly your room goes from looking a bit messy to looking tidy, and it just gets you set up and makes you feel productive, and you have a little win. And then I'll go downstairs and I'll get my breakfast ready. Now I always make overnight oats, which is I will have in a jar. I tend to make it 3 days in advance, but it tends to be about half a cup of oats to a cup of soya milk. I will add in a tablespoon of chia seeds and a tablespoon of cacao nibs, and that's a portion. And then I will add into that some sliced banana and some berries. So I'm really blessed at the moment. I've got some beautiful red currants. I've got a massive red currant bush, so I'm having red currants every morning and some blueberries as well. So I have that with my breakfast. Then I go and sit down. Finish off my hot water. I'll pour myself a cup of tea, and I always take my lifelong vitality supplements because I'm really pro nutrition, and they are just the business. So even though I eat a very healthy diet, whole food, plant-based, full of lots of organic produce, you know, our soil isn't as good as it used to be. And I really noticed the difference when I started adding in these supplements, and it just gets me set up with the day, especially with the plant botanicals as well in the Alpha CRS. It just gives you that extra bit of zing that you might be needing. And I'll take a plant-based estrogen as well, because it really helps support hormones. So that can be really beneficial for so many people as well. So I will have that, and then I sit down and I will have my breakfast. I will set a timer on my Kindle for about 20 minutes. So I tend to read something from either A Course in Miracles or the Bible. I like to just do a little bit of something spiritual first thing in the morning, and I'll just read that for about 5 minutes. And I'll read generally a textbook of something that I might be studying, whether it's essential oils or it's dog behavior or you name it. That I tend to do that for about 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, I do some goal setting and some gratitude for 5 minutes. And then for 20 minutes after that, I will then go and just check my phone. And that's the first time I actually touch my phone. So my phone actually lives downstairs. It doesn't go upstairs to bed or anything like that, because we can get too hung up on it. If I wake up in the night, the temptation is to look at it. So in the morning, it's downstairs. I don't look at it until that time when 20 minutes. And I check my emails, I check social media, I check messages. I do that for 20 minutes and then stop. And then, because I'll come back to that later. So everything that needs to be sorted is looked at. And then if I've got any spare time, I might go on Facebook, check out what my friends are doing, or Instagram. And then that's it. And then I will go upstairs and get ready to take my dogs out for their walk or their run. And it just makes you feel like you've got a really, really productive morning. You've got all the important stuff done, and I can then enjoy the time that I've got with my dogs. So that's how I spend my morning. And then the dogs and the next sort of 3-4 hours is generally involved with my dogs in some shape or form. Now, after that, it does kind of get a bit wrong. Sometimes I can be a bit unproductive and a bit disorganized, and I'm working on my scheduling. I'm working on it. So it is getting there. But then the importance is at the end of the day. So whatever time you're going to bed, backtrack about an hour. And at about an hour, I put the phone away. The phone, no more, not looking at the phone, nothing to do with the phone. Because again, your mind starts wandering. And how many times have you been about to go to bed and you get on Facebook and you get embroiled in some discussion in a Facebook group or something, and you just think, I'll just comment one more, or I'll just look at someone else's post, or just that. So just put it away. 1 hour. And then I'd relax. I might read. I might give my dogs a massage. I might curl up and watch something on Prime or BBC iPlayer or something. I'm working through all the Midwife series at the moment because I loved it. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to watch them all again. So I might just chill with them, do a little massage, got my essential oils in, just chilling out for the night. And then I'll go up about 15 minutes before I'm due to go to bed. I'll go and put the diffuser on in my bedroom with Serenity, because it just really sets the scene in the bedroom. It gets, the bedroom's all nice and neat because I made my bed first thing in the morning. So it just gets you in that really relaxed atmosphere. And then I'll start doing we always do a few little low-level games with the dogs before bed, and I might do some little real dog yoga, so again some stretches, some paw waves or something, just really, really gentle, or boundary games or something like that. And then they have their bedtime wheeze and we go up to bed. They all get on their beds and they have biscuits for bed as well. And then I might have either a little bath or a shower just to relax me. And if you're having a shower, it's really nice just to put some lavender oil just above where the water lands in the shower, and then you get enveloped in this beautiful aroma. If you're having a bath, then obviously just mix some Epsom salts in and just have the oils in there. It's really nice. And then I get into bed. And my bedroom smells beautiful because it's got all this Serenity. I might have a little hot chocolate or something. And it's really rock and roll, my life, I can tell you. And then I'll have like a read book. I love murder mysteries. So I'll just read. And generally what happens is my Kindle will drop on my face or something. And then I'll just fall asleep. But I'll always add my extra oils. So I'll add lavender and frankincense to my feet, my chest and the back of my neck. And then vetiver, I'll always put vetiver under my nose and across my forehead, because vetiver is really good for stopping that monkey mind, because sometimes it can be worrying. And so the combination of all that just helps me not just get off to sleep, but I've got the diffuser to help keep me asleep as well, and it's really powerful. I'll have a little notebook and pen by my bed, so if I do think of anything that I need to write down, I don't have to, I can just get it out of my brain, and I'm not worrying about things overnight. And also I like to, if I haven't zonked out with my book that's fallen on my head, I will always just recite sort of 5 blessings. I like to do that. I think it's just a really nice way to get you off to sleep, and so you're not ruminating on anything negative, and you're just thinking really positive things, and so that when you get up in the morning, you are feeling uplifted, and you've not been ruminating for however many hours you sleep on whatever it was, the negative thing that you thought about. And what it can be gratitude for anything. It could be that the sun was shining, or the flowers looked beautiful. It's whatever you feel that you can be thankful for. It can be something really simple, it can be complicated or whatever, but it just really sets you up. And those 2 sort of bookends of your day can really make a massive difference. So even though my bit in the middle still needs a little bit of work, I find those two aspects really helpful. If you'd like to learn anything else, please drop me a message, pop to my website. There's a free little essential oils for beginners book on there, and I'm always doing classes and things. And if you are someone that's struggling with your mood or your sleep, then why not join one of the sleep course or the mood course? It's a little 7-day events with little bite-sized videos to watch and some stuff, and you get, as long as you're in the UK and you sign up, you'll also get 4 free essential oil products to try as well and see what suits you. So drop me a message. I hope you find that helpful. Do let me know if you find it helpful. Do let me know if you try anything and what you need help with. And when I get the middle bit sorted, I'll do a little post about that as well. So stay safe, stay well, everyone. Take care. Bye.